true crime enthusiasts, welcome back to Psycho Study Hall. Today we have a chilling topic that will send shivers down your spine. We'll be exploring the dark and disturbing world of serial killers in the United Kingdom. But hold on tight, because we won't be discussing the infamous names you're already familiar with, such as Jack the Ripper. No, today we delve into the top 5 least known serial killers in the UK. Let's get started. Number 5 on our list is Dr. Death Harold Shipman, a name that might ring a bell to you. Shipman, who was born in 1946, was a doctor who operated in the Hyde area of Manchester. He used his medical expertise to prey on his patients, administering lethal doses of drugs, particularly morphine. He manipulated medical records to cover up his crimes and created a facade of trust and competence. Shockingly, it is believed that he may have murdered over 250 people during his career before being apprehended in 1998. His motive? Many speculate that he did it for a twisted sense of power and control, as well as potential financial gains from wills and life insurance policies. He was arrested in 1998 and sentenced to life imprisonment. In 2004, Shipman took his own life while incarcerated. Moving on to number 4, we have Mary Ann Cotton, a female serial killer who wreaked havoc in the mid-1800s. Cotton's weapon of choice was arsenic, which she used to poison her victims, including her own husbands, lovers, and even her children. Her motive was often financial gain through life insurance policies. The true extent of her crimes is unknown, but estimates suggest that she may have killed up to 21 individuals. Cotton was eventually arrested, tried, and found guilty of murder in 1873. She was executed by hanging. This chilling case sheds light on the dark side of Victorian England. But Mary Ann Cotton was not the only female serial killer on our list. Stay tuned for one that is even more shocking than the case of Mary Ann Cotton. Number 3 brings us to John Christie. Born in 1899, John was a seemingly ordinary man with a monstrous secret. Christie resided in Rillington Place in the Notting Hill district of London during the 1940s and 50s. His crimes were discovered when multiple bodies were found hidden in his residence. Christie targeted vulnerable women, luring them into his home under the guise of medical assistance, such as offering illegal abortions. He would then strangle them and conceal their remains. The true extent of Christie's crimes remain uncertain, but it is believed that he may have claimed the lives of at least 8 victims. Christie's crimes came to light in 1953 when the bodies of several women, including his wife, were discovered at his residence. He was arrested, tried, and subsequently executed by hanging in 1953. Next up, at number 2, we uncover the chilling case of Dennis Nilsen, also known as the Muswell Hill murderer. Nilsen, who was born in 1945 and whose crimes gave the likes of Dahmer a run for his money, operated in North London during the late 1970s and early 80s. He preyed on young, vulnerable men who were often homeless or living transient lifestyles, luring them into his home under the guise of companionship or offering a place to stay. Nilsen would then strangle or drown his victims before engaging in grotesque acts of necrophilia. He would then dispose of their bodies by dissecting them, burning them, or flushing body parts down the toilet. His motive remains unclear, but he was eventually caught when human remains were discovered in the drains of his residence. Nilsen was convicted of 6 murders, although he later claimed to have killed many, many more. Nilsen was sentenced to life imprisonment in 1983 and died in prison in 2018. And finally, the most obscure serial killer on our list, number 1, Amelia Dyer, also known as the Ogress of Reading. Born in 1937, Dyer operated during the late 1800s and is infamous for her crimes against infants. Dyer worked as a baby farmer, essentially taking in unwanted infants for a fee. However, instead of caring for them or trying to find them adoptive homes, she murdered them through various means, such as strangulation or administering lethal doses of medication. Dyer's crimes came to an end when the body of a baby was discovered in the River Thames, with a pawn ticket linking it to her. She was arrested, tried, and found guilty of murder. In 1896, Dyer was executed by hanging. It is estimated that she may have killed over 400 babies, making her one of the deadliest female killers in all of human history. And there you have it, folks. The top 5 least known serial killers in the UK. These cases highlight the disturbing nature of humanity and the hidden darkness that lurks within our society. These 5 killers represent a dark chapter in the history of the United Kingdom, reminding us of the horrors that can be committed by individuals who exploit positions of trust or prey on the vulnerable. Remember, true crime isn't just about the notorious names. It's about understanding the breadth and depth of human depravity. Stay tuned for more spine-chilling content, and if you got the goosebumps at any point during this video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you for listening to the Psycho Study Hall.